Welcome to the Farmer Johnson YouTube channel. Today's episode is going to be our very first day of harvest for the 2024 harvest season. You're going to get to see some large equipment running across a record amount of acres. You're also going to get to see kind of how our soybeans did for this super hot, super dry year. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. I hope you like it. That's all the way. It's up against here, I think. Just didn't click. It ought to click, right? Good morning. Today is Monday. I think it's the 16th of September. We are going to go ahead and start harvest today. We're going to start shelling corn. We're going to start cutting beans. We're going to start doing it all. We're going to be hauling grain, grain carting grain, dumping grain, about everything you can do with grain. Need to get some fuel. See if we can't go out here and get a test on it this morning. Might be a little bit wet, but I don't know. We'll find out. To run in here and get a little test. I'm thinking they're like, I don't know. I'm getting mixed opinions because some of them are little tiny super dry BBs. The other beans in the bin are like bigger, and they're not butter beans, but they're not like super dry. So we're gonna load some. See what we get. Sure, I have it set on soybeans. And I'm thinking like 10. Okay, basically 10. Those will run right on. So we'll get after it. I didn't really set my combine or anything, so I have no idea what it's set like. Need to make some adjustments, make sure I'm not throwing beans out the back, stuff like that, but we're running. Oh! We got grasshoppers in here. Oh, that's a pretty clean sample. Corn guys over there. Local dealership came up. They are calibrating the yield monitors. I need to see if I'm throwing anything out the back. I've been adjusting, but I haven't been happy with it yet. Right now, I'm just checking up behind where only the head's gone. Kind of see what I'm getting on the ground from real loss. So like that's real loss. This little tiny guy, real loss. Go back here and see what we get. been a long morning. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's been a long morning of adjusting and tweaking stuff, and I'm not totally done yet. I kind of like how the combine's running, but I'm not totally satisfied. I think we can do a little bit better job, but that's just little final tweaks. We're doing a pretty good job leaving it clean on the ground. Our sample's not looking terrible itself. I would like to clean that sample up just a little bit, but we're working on it. Okay? Anyways, Brandon is rolling over there. I'm rolling right here. There it is. One combine is sitting right there. That's one of the corn. That's actually Papel's combine. For some reason, his combine is not letting him adjust the sieves, like up or down, sitting in the cab. So Dad and my uncle are working on that. See if they can get her dialed in there, figured out. Bruce is over here just hum-hauling around somewhere. I mean, he is boogieing. He's getting after it. He's showing some corn. But it is kind of slow go for him because Bain and Welker, our dealer, is out here right now, and they're trying to get his yield monitor just straight up dialed in to where it's not to where it's reading right, basically. Well, this machine is calibrated up, so we should be pretty accurate. Yield and moisture. Brandon's is calibrated. Oh, you better hurry. He's a long ways away from you, Bob. Come on, Rob. I think one of the corn ones is calibrated. They still got to do one more, but three out of the 4 right now is pretty good. I have calibrated mine before, just off of our grain carts, and most of the time our grain carts are pretty, half decently close, but we've never, as far as I know, we've never actually had a weigh scale come out and got it calibrated. So it should be straight dialed. Well, it was going good, and then I made a turn and that was laying on the ground. If you don't know what that is the rubber off of one of my bogey wheels. I thought we replaced all of my bogey wheels last year. So I don't know why they're throwing rubber off, but that's not good. I should probably get out and check them, and I should probably give Dad a phone call, but that's not good. Folded. I forgot my ladder. No farm. Beans are ridiculously dry, like super dry. It's just painful. We might cut some of these tonight. Hopefully they pick up a couple points. They're tiny and dry. Shattered. I figured since they're so dry and tiny, I better get out and make sure I'm doing a decent job. This is what we don't want, but there's not much I can do about this because these are literally just from the head rubbing up against it. Nothing I can do about these. I mean, these pop open so easy. Wow. Just me talking. I do it myself, but my combine kind of feels boring this year. Like, I used to have buggy whips on it and stuff, and you could tell which combine was me because I had buggy whips and interior lights and stuff like that. But I don't know, I took them off because they were just cheap Amazon things and they were starting to break and they looked trashy after a while, so I took them off. And then last year I thought all cool because I had the deer antler just hanging out. The whole skull hanging out on the combine. But I kind of feel like that's old news at this point in time, just having the deer skull hang there. I feel like I need something else to like really, really stand out from Brandon's combine, but I don't know what it is. I would really like a flag on my auger, so when I put it out, it's just... But I also worry that I would get that caught on telephone wires and stuff, and I don't know that they make them for your auger with like a spring. I don't know. Maybe I just need a giant number one, just one, so everyone knows that I'm number one. In the past, when I felt like this and I'm like, wow, my combine doesn't really stand out, I just take my ladder and I lock it at a different angle. So everyone's like, ah, there's the different angle ladder combine. That's definitely Kindle. But I don't think it makes me stand out enough. Well, it's about that time in the evening where you might as well just sit and look at your phone because you can't really see a whole lot anyways. That dust is just hanging. Brandon! I mean, he does see me, right? I mean, he does see me. I really hope so. Have some of that. Yeah, this is my pass. I started to get worried there. What if he was TikToking and I was YouTubing and we collided and totaled both of our FD250s? That would be quite the phone call to my dad and to my grandpa and to the insurance company. Can you imagine that? Visibility, not great. You guys can't even hardly see that combine. Wow! Oof. That is rough. I can't even hardly see the end of my head. Am I gonna hit something? I don't know. Quote unquote old timer that's combine beans on an open cab. Hats off to you, buddy, because this stuff messes with my allergies enough. Being in a airtight cab with charcoal filters with my AC blasting and my Tropical Breeze air fresheners. Like, we're running totally different machines here, Bum. We're farming, but it's different. It's like 11:30 right now. We're still cruising right along. Beans are super dry, so we are cruising. No problem. No problems. Cruising. We're both cranking out like almost a 200-acre day, which is like records for first days. You asked me this morning if I'd crank out 200 acres today. Not total, a piece. Me and Brandon are cranking out 200 acres a piece today. If you would have told me that, I would not have believed you. 209 acres today. We just had a 400-acre day on soybeans. Like, for 2 machines on the first day? Get out of here. Come on now. We didn't get started cutting until like 10 o'clock. And then we had to wait for Bain & Welker to calibrate our yield and moisture sensors. Not saying they did it slowly. They did a great job. I'm just saying we had to, it slowed us down. Had to wait on them. And we still managed to cut 200 acres apiece. Oh, that's good. That's a good way to start the season, boys. That's enough farming for today.